So, this goes out to those fellow Americans with their twisted reality, their misconceptions about what is reality. First of all, I don't know how to say this the right way without being racist, sexist. You could call me whatever you want. But how could you, being a woman, vote for Donald Trump? I don't get it. How could you, like myself, being African American, believe it or not, vote for Donald Trump? I just can't wrap my brain around it. Lastly, because your brain is so twisted, why would you believe the lies and propaganda about our next president, Hillary Clinton? So that's something that you got to figure out. Why, as a woman, you would vote for a misogynist, a sexual predator, a person who's so stupid that he doesn't even realize that his own words are indicative of criminal activity. He said in his own words he wants to violate people, grope them. If you look at the definition, that's sexual assault. And what's even worse is people say he's unfit. That's why he's unfit. People who have nasty things in their past, people who have nasty behaviors, people who are going to be proven in the court of law that they're a predator. Hey, didn't think it was Bill Cosby, but hey, with Donald Trump, not only his words, but these alleged allegations of things that he claimed to do, people are coming forward and claiming, yeah, what he claimed to do, he did it. And for me, I just don't get it. Why would you vote for someone who has that kind of a past? That's a reason why people like that shouldn't be elected. They're unfit. If you think about your past and you have such nasty things and they come up, that's why you shouldn't vote for president. It's going to come up. I don't care if it was 11 years ago. It's wrong. And this goes out to Scotty Hughes, the dumbest bitch out there. For you to get on national TV and claim that you have children and you're so offended when Anna Navarro says pussy, but when Donald Trump says it, I don't give a shit if it was 11 years ago. You're going to vote for him. And why you're so stupid is because you said on national TV, you dumb bitch, Scotty Hughes, that you don't look for a man to be a role model for your children. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? That's what the president is. He's a role model. So you're so dumb that you're going to twist your brain and your reality and you're going to lie to yourself and be delusional even for your children and say, hey babies, my name's Scotty. I'm a mom. I'm your mom, but I'm so dumb that I'm going to vote for a man who I admitted is not a role model, who I am so uncomfortable when that pussy word's even said. And when other people say it, I get flipped out. But when Donald Trump said it, even though he only said it 11 years ago, you still think it's okay to vote for him. That's why you're dumb. That's why you should never be on TV, because it's stupid people like you that keep poisoning people's minds. So you're a dumb bitch, Scotty Hughes. Everyone knows it. Anyone who would say that you're not going to vote for a role model in the president, then what are you looking for? Oh, I want a man that can lead the country. That's what you said. But what you meant to say is you're looking for a man that's going to destroy the country. Dumb. Scotty Hughes. Who else? Katrina Pearson. I'm going to get you on my next video. And Kaylee, you're on my third video. So keep in mind, y'all out there that have these twisted brains, y'all out there that can't see reality before your face, when you actually see things, hear things that Donald Trump has said with your own eyes, you're blind to it or you get turned on by it. I don't get it. Banning Muslims, that's unconstitutional. It's illegal. Freedom of religion is what we're based on. Why would you vote for a president that wants to change that? That's the tenets of our country. That's what is special about the United States, our freedoms, our Constitution. So, hey, you Americans that are a little twisted and stupid, get it together. You need to know we have a Constitution. And why the fuck would you vote for someone who wants to take away one of the most basic rights, freedom of religion. And then all of you who say, hey, Nate, how can you make that argument? Because Hillary Clinton wants to take one of our basic rights away, the Second Amendment. You're full of shit. You're lying. And you know it. She didn't say she wants to get rid of the Second Amendment. We want to do something smart called common sense gun laws. Like that law she tried to pass, which all you guys can say she ain't did shit when she was in office. Actually, baby, she did a lot. And one thing she tried to do, which makes sense to me, is people who are gun owners, you should be responsible when you have toddlers around. You should put your gun in a container where it can't be accessed. Because think about it. How many babies kill themselves, or how many babies accidentally shoot other people? That has nothing to do with the right to bear arms. This has to do with common sense. Just because we add common sense gun laws, like closing the loophole at gun shows, having background checks, what's so wrong with that? And making gun holder owners accountable for being stupid, leaving a loaded gun around. You should be accountable if someone, your baby, kills themselves. You're dumb as fuck. And that's why we need to pass laws so people who are dumb as fuck can't get guns and not have any responsibility. Because not only are stupid people having guns, but psychotic people have guns. So that's the issue. Not trying to take away guns, just being like, hey, let's be smart about it. There's things that we can proactively do to reduce gun violence. This is reducing gun violence with children. All you crazy motherfuckers out here are going to try and blow it out of proportion and talk about all this nonsense, which isn't true. Because think about it. Was Timothy McVeigh an Islamic extremist? No. Was he a terrorist? Yeah. Did he kill babies? Yeah. Babies are so sweet. And he killed them. He had nothing to do with Islam. Virginia Tech. Do I need to say any more? Columbine. Aurora. No. What's the common factor between all these guys? Again, you can say whatever you want. Can I paint me as this or that? They were white, Caucasian males. Had nothing to do with religion. Had to do with psychosis and being crazy and getting guns, bombs, whatever you want to call it. That's terrorism. That's sickness. And once again, y'all are going to try and bless this out of proportion. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is women's right to choose. So keep in mind, all you little sick motherfuckers out there are going to try and make a big deal about what they tried to make a big deal about, what Donald Trump with his own words said at the third debate, which was that women want to just rip babies out of their vaginas just to kill them. And hate to break it to you, but that's not true. Once again, it's a beautiful thing to be able to have children. I'm a man. Other men, we don't know what that's like. We can only empathize, be compassionate, but you don't know what it's like to get pregnant. You don't know what it's like to not have control over your own body. So for you to say they don't have the right to choose, they don't have the right to control their own body, that's wrong. You're trying to control someone else's body, and that's not right. And you know it's not right. You wouldn't want, as a man, someone to legislate laws about you and how you procreate. So why would you want to legislate laws for women? And just going to touch on this, but how dare anyone use this example and get it twisted that someone, as a pregnant woman, who would have the news from their doctor that, hey, the baby and your preeclampsia, which some people are so dumb they don't know that, hey, women kind of get some complications when they get pregnant. And did you know they actually risk their lives to have children? Women on this earth every day risk their lives to get pregnant and have children. And because of technology and medicine, things have gotten a lot better for women and it hasn't been that dangerous. There's always a risk involved in, you give life. There's that balance that a life can be taken away. That's just how it is. That's just nature. So keep in mind, if I was a woman and they said to me, Nate, Natalie, the baby inside you is causing super high blood pressure. You're preeclamptic. You got preeclampsia. If you continue with this pregnancy, you could die. If you die, high chance the baby's gonna die. Which again, baby's already suffering. No one likes to think about this. This is such an awkward example, but let's be real. That's something that happens. And would you want the government to tell you what to do? No. Just like Hillary Clinton said, and what's so important about Roe v. Wade and why it makes me cry, because I didn't think we're on the verge of, going backwards, but we are. Why would you think that a woman does not have the right to choose what's healthy and safe for her own life? And when you take care of yourself, you're able to nourish and help a baby. But if you're not healthy, if you're not safe, that baby isn't safe. So that's why women have the right to choose. If they want to have birth control and not get pregnant, let them. They don't want to have babies, let them. I'm a man. I get jealous that I can't get pregnant, but that's just nature. And I'm not going to try and dictate what a woman can or can't do with her body just because I'm born as a male and I can't get pregnant and I'm trying to control. That's what it's about. You're trying to control women and it's wrong. So I went on the longest rant, but hey, it's November 1st and I can't just sit by and be idle. I had to get my voice out there. There's so many stupid people out there. You know them. Talking heads, little Trump surrogates. They're so dumb. Like, why? Why? I'm asking you, you twisted Americans. Why would you vote for someone who wants to take us backwards? Why would you think Donald Trump is the answer? He's not. Hillary is the most qualified person ever in our country. She has so much experience. And if you're going to let your mind get poisoned and you can't see before your eyes what this beautiful woman has done, if you're going to say she was responsible for her philandering, then there's something wrong with you. You think that someone wants to get cheated on, being the first lady? And when that happened, I was pretty young. I don't even think I knew what a blowjob was. But now with my adult mind, now that I'm, reviewing these memories from a child and then seeing what people say, how dare you bring Bill Clinton into this? It has nothing to do with Bill Clinton. This has to do with Hillary Clinton. It has to do with who she is, what she's done, and what she's going to become, which is the United States youngest female president ever elected. I can't wait. So I'm with her. Are you?